What's up, everybody? Chill Will Keller. Another little short video. Do you remember when maybe you were a child or your children, they had a magazine or a book, and it was like a painting, and there was a hidden picture in the painting? That's exactly what's going on in society right now, mainly with the mainstream. What are the main outlets of information that people subscribe to? The majority of people, right? It's TV or social media, internet, streaming. But there's these mainstream outlets that they get their information from. Okay? That's giving you the actual totality of the painting, right? It's giving you one picture. But underneath the layers is the hidden picture, right? So the overall, the exoteric, the outside picture is landscapes, mountains, and hills and stuff like that. But then the hidden picture inside is the boy with a cart and the donkey pulling the cart, right? It's hidden in there. And a lot of times you can't see that picture unless you go to the back and find out where it is. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's exactly what's going on in society. The mainstream, they constantly paint a certain picture, right? And there's always the dialectic going on. This is a classic playbook move. They're always trying to polarize the people, right? So you got one view and then you have another view, and they bounce off each other. And they're extreme, but they're false. They're not real. It's bullshit. They're just feeding you information to get you polarized for your thought process, to make you think something, okay? There is the hidden picture, right? The occulted picture. The word occult means hidden. And that's the kind of information people need to start digging for, because it's out there. There's people that are talking about it, sharing information, teaching this kind of stuff, and it needs to be widely known. The whole problem in the world right now is that people don't know a certain type of information. What type of information? Truth. Mainly, truth. What is truth? People think the biggest lie is that truth doesn't exist, that it's subjective. It's all based on your perception. My truth, your truth, his truth, her truth, whatever. It just blows in the wind. And that's incorrect. That is false. Truth is objective. It's the object devoid of personal belief systems, perceptions, all of that. Okay? The truth is what is. It's unwavering. It's immutable. It's there. It has been there, and it always will be there. So, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the laws of nature. There are laws in nature, immutable, binding to us all, not man-made. Humans did not create these. Who created them? God. The all, the creator, the intelligent designer, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't made by humans. Now, but they're there. And this is a science because we can observe their effects. Jump off a building, what's going to happen? You're going to fall down. That applies to everyone. All right? There's no exception whatsoever. Okay? So that's a law. It is immutable and binding to us all. Now, most people know the physical laws, right? You learn this in science and stuff, but there's more. There's more laws in nature. There are the unseen laws. These are the spiritual, the metaphysical, cosmic laws. Doesn't matter what planet you are, these are in effect. And they're unseen. They're invisible to the eye. But you can see and observe the effects. So this is the hidden picture. Once you know and understand these laws, you see them, you can apply it to your life. You can look at the bigger picture and you can see where the problems are. They're very obvious. But most people are trying to remedy the symptoms. We got to get down to the causal factors. So what's the big cause nowadays? Well, it always comes down to consciousness. The majority of people in the world have a certain level of consciousness, and that's because they don't know, we don't know, as an aggregate, the collective, we don't know what objective truth is, objective morality, and the laws of nature, natural law. And it always comes down to consciousness. If it doesn't change in the mind, it's not going to change. It's just going to keep on going, same circle after circle, revolving, not evolving. And change is constant, right? There's nothing stagnant about our reality in this existence. Everything's moving. Change is constant. But what will change is if we don't understand these laws and its principles, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And if you activate your memory, your sixth sense of memory, and just look how history is going, recognize the patterns, the pattern recognition for humanity, and we're in fucking trouble. All right? I hope people can see this. And I'm not being negative, I'm being real. Okay? You can see this. It's obvious. It's a fact. Shit's getting worse. So, but there is a solution. And the solution is consciousness. It is raising its higher awareness, higher consciousness, and understanding what truth is, objective truth and natural law, and then applying it, living in harmony with objective truth, objective morality, and nature, the laws of nature. So I was going to kind of wait and do this video. I was going to kind of do little build-ups and individual threads to the bigger tapestry, and I still will. You know, people's attention spans are kind of short, so I'm gonna wrap it up on this video. But this is a seed. I'm gonna drop it on you, and I'm gonna get way more in depth on this. But in the meantime, something to think about, and I will give you something to take with you, right? For something you can do. If this is completely doesn't make any sense to you, ask yourself why. Very important word. Why do you hold the beliefs that you do? Why do we have government, and why do we always have humanity in general have issues? Why do you get emotionally reactive on certain topics? Why do you get triggered? Okay? My point is asking why internally, and also apply it to the external, to the collective humanity. And, really think about that. Take some personal introspecting and see where your thoughts go. But in the meantime, more videos coming up soon. This is just a seed, a very important seed. All right, we'll water it later on. You guys have a good one. Agape, Gia.